All right, welcome back. Great discussion we're going to have this morning because I'm not only going to be interviewing, I hope also to share my experiences with the International Visitor Leadership Program.
I'm your host too. Ask me the question.
Which is the foremost program at the United States State Department, and what it basically looks at Nigerians who've excelled in their different professions and be like sort of ambassadors to go to United States and exchange ideas. I shouldn't be saying this. They should be saying this. Huh? Exchange ideas. So I did for broadcast journalism, then social media and traditional media. So exchange ideas and then come back and also say we can impact people. So this segment is going to be looking at how to impact people in the country, especially youths, secondary school children. It's a project to see how they can be leaders. Nigeria's population of youth median age 18, massive. Amaka Neoji is with us this morning. Great to have you join us. Hello. 2016 Ivlp. And the elephant in the room, Omowale Oguride. Thank you very much for joining us. She's a gold star.
Be very careful when you're referring to a woman as elephant in the room. Be very careful.
Yeah, be like elephant in the room. So let's go straight to it then.
Okay, this is all about International Visitor Leadership Program.
Yes.
And you said you were there last year.
No, 2016.
Yes. I forgot we're in 2018. 2016.
Yeah.
And you've also attended twice.
Twice, yes.
Oh, when did you attend? I'm the host now. When did you attend? So tell us your experience. This is the latest.
It was amazing.
Okay.
You know, we were 5 of us, 5 women that went, and you know, when you meet people that do not understand what you go through, in fact, that do not understand what your life is, and you begin to realize that everybody is kind of going through the same thing. The challenges that we face in Nigeria is the same thing they face out there. So it was really interesting to find out that we have similar ways of going through them. It was good.
All right. So can we hear from you too, Omowale?
Similar experience. I was the only one from Nigeria in 2006. And I was shocked to find out that women excelling in the kind of work I was doing back home had actually gone through the same struggles. But one thing I took out from actually quite a number of things, but the most important thing I took out of the 3-week experience was the fact that what I was trying to do for free, I could not sustain it. So I had to find a way to be able to sustain the work I was doing back home, which was the same experience they had gone through. And I came back and re-strategized. And
all right.
So it's all about giving.
Before you going, I want to know the angle you went, on that. He said he went for the broadcast, traditional broadcast, and social media. So on our platform did you go?
We had a mixture.
Okay.
We had some women from agriculture. We had some women from film. So we had a blend of that. Okay. So it wasn't like a particular program. So we had a mixture, and it was really fun. We could sit back and listen to the women from agriculture discuss their challenges. It was a lot. We learned a lot. It was amazing.
Okay.
All right. So, Mr. Guri, look at just 1 month there and then another month also there again in the 2 years you were there. Now it's an opportunity to give back, which is what the entire thing is all about. So we can look at people in secondary school, which is a project the Lagos alumni is working. So run us through what this project is about and how you hope to impact young people in schools.
Okay. Of course, we all know that the Ivlp is a group of leaders in their various professions who are doing so much and trying to individually give back. But we decided that we need to come together, put our skills and our varied talents together, like she has mentioned, some in agric, some in fame, some in social media, in various things. Let's put our skills together as a team and begin to work with the young ones, the teenagers, who are going to be leaders tomorrow. And for most of the young ones now, they don't actually have people they can look up to. So we want to actually take mentoring to them in the public schools in Lagos State. And we will go through an interview process, select those we consider emerging leaders, emerging teen leaders, mentor them, train them on leadership skills, help them to understand that they have to distinguish themselves, and expect that they begin to replicate that in their own individual schools. The plan is to go through all the districts in Lagos State, but for our pilot program, we want to work with 2 districts and have about 50 young, new leaders. And we also plan that over 2 years or thereabout, we would have covered all the schools in Lagos State, and we would have a big pool of alumni. So they will be our own alumni. And look at it, those who are 18 now who come on the program, in 2 years they'll be 20. They would also be influencing people in higher institutions. In another 5 years, they'll be doing amazing things. But they have understood the culture of being an effective leader. And that is what we want to do in the schools.
Maka, throw some light in certain areas you probably will look at mentoring people in. You did women in entrepreneurship. Areas you think the students, for example, will want to learn something in for mentoring.
You know, for me personally, I'm an actor filmmaker. So, and as a filmmaker, I have learned everything about making film. So for teenagers that are interested in film and television, I and people like me will personally mentor them. And one thing that is very peculiar and beautiful about this program is that we have one teenager to a mentor. So there is this focus on whoever you are, and it's based on your interest. So we get you a mentor that is already distinguished in whatever it is that you want to do to help you through it. That is super effective, which is what is really important and very unique about this, which is why we are very sure this is going to work.
Okay, so when you say teenagers, what age? Late teens or early teens?
14 to 19.
Okay, now why aren't you channeling this to undergraduates? They are young as well, they are fresh, and they need to make impacts in their society. Why not at the university undergraduates? Why secondary school?
I like when they say catch them young.
They're too young. I think we have 18 years in university, we have 19 in university, we have 20 in university.
I know, but you have a whole lot of 14, 15, 16-year-olds that are not sure of what they want to do. You know, sometimes when you get to university, you enter the university based on, okay, everybody's entering university. You're not even sure of what you want to do, whichever course they give to you, go and do. But then if you are sure, if you start to know exactly what you want, you know what you're driving for. So I feel like, of course we know there are a lot of 18-year-olds and 19-year-olds in the university, but I think if we go backwards a little bit, we can begin to help earlier and better prepare them even before they enter the university.
All right. Mr. Guri, tell us also about the support from the United States Embassy and Consulate in Lagos, because virtually this entire program also will have their backing to. What sort of support do you expect?
This is something they have. The Public Affairs section of the Consulate in Lagos has encouraged. Actually, starting last year, they encouraged us to actually have what we call the United States Exchange Alumni Group, which brings all the exchange programs together. Not forgetting that the Ivlp is the foremost exchange program amongst about 20-something different platforms where they create. Yes, and yes, we have people like Femi Falana, Senior Advocate of Nigeria, who is an alum of the Ivlp. We have His Excellency Comrade Adams Oshiomhole. We have John Momo, the CEO of Channels Television. We have quite a number of people. Honorable Abike Dabiri, yes, you know, and the popular owner of Nikkei Art Gallery, Mama Okudai. So several people like that belong to this group. But one thing I want to say about the choice of the mentoring program, when we go on these programs, they actually get some of us to teach in the secondary schools in the United States. And they don't just even take us to the public schools. They take us to the prime public schools, the public schools that have children who have been actually selected with potential to excel. And then, so if they can bring us into their secondary schools to teach, to have a class, then we know that truly that is the age where they can still be influenced to go out there and do great exploits.
So when you were mentioning the names, I was telling myself, well, my name be mentioned.
Soon. And you know, the thing about the Ivlp is that you don't apply to go on the program.
You're nominated.
So you're nominated. So you just get a phone call and somebody says, can you come to the PAS section for an interview? And you're wondering, what is all this about? And the next thing, everything is being planned for you to go on this 3 weeks program to go and learn something.
Absolutely, life-changing experience. I was also the only Nigerian among several countries to represent for traditional media and social or new media, as it is called then. But so tell us, there's going to be a meeting tomorrow, I understand, with the Consul General also to sort of will launch this program, I guess.
Okay,
So
well, tomorrow for us is not just launching the program. Tomorrow for us is also a reunion. So we are looking forward to seeing all our superstars, you know. So it's really exciting because you know how we are in Nigeria, we are too busy. But this is our opportunity to come together and then reunite, discuss
on
about
what day?
Tomorrow.
On what day?
Yeah, tomorrow.
Yeah, don't worry. We'll let you know. Thank you very, very much. There's some people getting the nominations from here.
But anyway,
thank you very much.
Thank you.
Amaka Niroji, thank you very much
you.
for coming. My
you.
Ivlp alumni together with Omowale Ogunrile. Thank you very much also for coming.
Having us.
Keep an eye on this one. I'd definitely like to see the young mentorees get to certain levels where we can say, yes, we did this one.
Yes.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Thank you for having us.
All right, let's take a break at this moment. And when we come back, we have more for you. Please stay with us.